Hi, my name's Daniel Wu,
And I'm George Lee.
and we created a word game called Freedom of Speech. This game can be played by up to 8 people, as you can see by the scroll bar here. Um, we'll do a quick general demo of our app to explain the rules of the game. So let's do, for example, 3 players. All right. So a starting word will be given to player one, who must come up with a word that starts with the same letter as the last letter of the starting word. Um, in this case, the starting word is kill. So player one must come up with a word that begins with the letter L. So let's just say, so a valid word would be something like letter. So we'll submit. And then since this is valid, now it's player two's turn. And as you can see, letter is now the word at the top. So now player two must come up with a word that starts with R, which is the last letter of the word letter. So let's say the word is reading. Good. And now let's do a word that starts with G. So green. Good. And some additional rules. After each round, if everyone has come up with a valid word, then the jackpot point value, which right now is 2, it will increase. This will determine the points that are given out, which we'll get a little bit more into later. However, if a player enters a word that is not in the dictionary or a word that has already been used, the round will end. Um, and the scoreboard page will appear. So let's say player one enters an invalid word. So let's just say um, enters just gibberish. So this is gonna take us to the scoreboard page. It will end the round, and as you can see, everyone except for player one gets the jackpot value of points. Um, so now we can continue the game if we want, but um, we'll get on to other parts of the demo for now.
Okay, so besides checking for if the word is valid or not, we're also checking for if the word has been used before. So, for example, if we use neighbor,
So this should work because it hasn't been used yet.
yeah, but if we use reading, which is a word that we've already used before,
This will be an invalid input, so it should take us to the scoreboard. And as you can see, it now has the updated version of the results.
okay, so we can either play until one of the players reaches 10 points, or we can prematurely end the game manually, in which case it will take us back to the menu screen. And from the menu screen, there are a few features that we can access. The first one is the rule page. This has a list of our rules, which we can scroll down to and look at. Um, and we also have an implemented night mode for our app, which gives you like this darkened background. But just for demonstration purposes, we're just going to stick with light mode for now. So one other thing is that our app supports up to 8 players. So as you increase the number of players, say to like 5 players, and you check the scoreboard, you'll see that there are players 1 through 5, and you can always access this and return to your game safely without ending it by clicking the back button. Um, yeah, so this is basically our app.
And then the API that we called was we used a dictionary API, and basically what the call does is it checks if the word is a valid word in the dictionary, and then that will let the app know if this is a valid input or not.
Oh yeah, and every single time that we start the game, we also call the API to give us a random word to start off with.
Last
And
time it was kill, and this time it just happens to be sign.
yeah, so every time we get a different word, just for player one to begin the game, and then from there on, everyone uses the previous person's word.
And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching, guys.